Hello, it's Bobby G here with another UFC preview and prediction video. This one is for the UFC Fight Night 61 happening this Sunday night on Fox Sports 1. Now my plan is for this one to be much shorter than previous preview videos that I've done. And here's why. Because in the past I've taken way too much time to look into the history, the records of the guys that I'm previewing, looking at who they've fought, who they've beat, how they've won, are they on a winning streak, things like that. And I take all that information and I make the best educated prediction that I can. And what happens? I end up being wrong. The last time I did this, I predicted winners for all 5 fights on the pay-per-view card, and I couldn't have been any more wrong about all 5 fights. And it's just stupid. MMA is such an unpredictable sport that you can take all that information and you can make an educated guess, but you never know what's going to happen. A guy can get caught and get knocked out like that. A guy can lose his focus for a second, for an instance, and get submitted before he even knows what's going on. So it's really hard to predict what's going to happen. But I'm going to try it again. But this time, I'm just going to go with my gut instinct. The first thought that comes to my head when I see these matchups. And I'm only doing 2 fights for the card on Sunday night. So I'm going to start with, the co-main event of the night. It's Edson Barboza versus Michael Johnson in the UFC lightweight division. Now, Edson Barboza ranked number 6th. Michael Johnson ranked number 12th. Whatever that even means. I'm not even thinking about that stuff. Here's what I know about these 2 guys. Edson Barboza is one of the most dynamic, one of the most powerful strikers, not only in the lightweight division, but in MMA. He's an amazing striker. He's knocked guys out with kicks to the body where the guy couldn't continue. He's knocked guys out, he's finished fights, I should say, with kicks to the body. He's finished fights with leg kicks where the guy can't even stand up. He's beaten a guy so bad that the dude taps out due to strikes. And Edson Barboza has one of the most famous highlight reel knockouts in the history of the sport. It's a spinning wheel kick, and he knocked out Terry Edom about 3 years ago. If you want to look for Edson Barboza, that's the kick to look for. It is unbelievable. And he's taken on a guy, Michael Johnson, who is an awesome athlete, has a handful of knockouts as well, but he also has a bunch of wins by decision. And in this case, just looking at it, my first gut thought was that Edson Barboza is going to win this fight, and I think he is going to knock out or TKO Michael Johnson at some point. Alright, so the next fight I'm looking at is the main event of the night between Antonio Bigfoot Silva and Frank Mir. 2 big heavyweights, veterans of the sport, and both guys, I think you'd have to say, are on the backside of their career. Antonio Silva comes into this fight ranked number 8 in the heavyweight division. Frank Mir is ranked number 13. And you look at this fight, and there's no secrets here. You know both of these guys' styles and what they're known for doing. Antonio Silva knocks guys out. They call him Bigfoot for a reason. He's got huge feet, huge hands, huge clubs, and he knocks guys out. Frank Mir is one of the most accomplished submission fighters, not only in the heavyweight division, but in MMA. He has submitted so many guys in his career. He's broken arms. He is scary and relentless with his submissions. So the question is, will he try to get Silva to the ground and submit him, or is he going to try and stand and box and strike with Silva? My first thought when I see this matchup is that Antonio Silva is going to knock out Frank Mir. Frank Mir has several losses on his record that have come by way of knockout. He's shown that he doesn't have the most sturdy chin of anybody in the heavyweight division. And Silva has proven it doesn't take much for one of those big old paws to get a hold of you and put you down. So my prediction is pretty simple. Antonio Silva by knockout or TKO of Frank Mir. Alright, I appreciate you watching this video. If you wouldn't mind, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And remember, by doing so, you'll be qualified to win this month's prize, which is a Polaroid 300 instant camera, and then you'll also be qualified to win any other prize. We give away prizes every month, and all you got to do to get in the running is just subscribe to our YouTube channel. So thanks for watching. Talk to you later.